Hey everyone, how we doing? Welcome back to the George MF Show. My name is George. I am your host for today's lovely show. Today, you guys, we got a couple topics to talk about in sports, a couple things that happen today, shockingly, literally this morning and a couple days ago, and things that just been going on through the sports industry world. It's going to be exciting. Before we start, as you guys know, make sure you guys like the video if you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions on any of the subjects that we talk about, anything that we elaborated on. Maybe, hey, you have something you want to talk about in the comment section. Don't feel free to say whatever you want. Don't hesitate, no biggie. Also, make sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free, you guys, and it helps me out 100%. I appreciate everybody that has done it. All 568 of you guys. Thank you so much. Now let's get into the video. All right, let's start off with our positive vibe spread. As you guys know, we have our vibe spreader. We're trying to motivate people and spread positivity, especially now in today's world. We definitely need that. Quote for today: the best leaders are the most interested in surrounding themselves with assistants and associates smarter than they are. They are frank in admitting this and are willing to pay for such talents. So here's what that quote is basically saying. The people that are successful and want to reach to the top and be at the top of the mountain and be number one are interested in surrounding themselves with people smarter than them, and they're not afraid to say it and are willing to pay however much money to bring somebody in smarter than them. So it's like, if you guys remember, like how I said in the show before, always surround yourself with people that are smarter than you, that have more experience than you, because in life situations that come up, they're able to provide you with reasoning in certain situations that you may not have known of, to why not doing this, why not doing that. And why surround yourself with people smarter than you? Because if you don't have nobody surrounded by you that's smarter, you're not going to learn anything. You know, you won't be learning a single thing. You have to at least have people around you that know more, because you don't know everything. We're not perfect. So when you have people that are surrounded by you that are smarter, you learn, you encourage, and you push yourself, you're more motivated because you have people going to push you to do well and be the best. That's just as simple as that. That is the quote for today. I hope everybody can use it in their day-to-day basis, especially ones that are trying to be at the top of the mountain, because it is very wise. All right, let's start off with the first news that broke this morning. Was George Pickens to the freaking Cowboys, you guys. Now, this was talked about, I believe, I want to say a couple weeks ago, or I think during the draft, it was talked about a little bit, where I know, to my knowledge, the Cowboys wanted to trade for George Pickens. I think they wanted to trade for him, and I guess they didn't get nothing done, and now they have, So it was the Cowboys themselves, which I love that. They said it themselves on their X account or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. They have acquired George Pickens for a 2027 sixth round pick from the Steelers, and in exchange for the 2026 third round pick and the 2027 round pick. So, hey, that's good. They got George Pickens and a sixth round 26 or 2027 pick. Steelers got a third round and a fifth round for 2026 and 2027. So that's pretty good. Now, when I saw this, here's what I think. Of course, it's going to be a good offense. Think about it. You got CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens now, Jake Ferguson, Jadon Blue, Dak Prescott, everybody. But I think it's still going to be the Cowboys. It's still going to be the Cowboys. They're still going to find a way to wet the bed, to shit the bed, whatever you want to call it, and poop their pants. They're going to find a way every time. It's going to be a matter of time until Dak gets hurt, has to go on the IL. George gets upset and throws a hissy fit because he hasn't been throwing the ball, because CeeDee Lamb's number one. And then the Cowboys get eliminated first round in the playoffs, if they even make it. Why? Because I don't think they're better than the Eagles at all. Hell no. They're definitely not better than the Eagles still. I don't think that they're better than the Commanders. If anything, the Commanders got way better now with adding Deebo Samuel. Now, the thing is, it's going to be interesting how he performs there, if he doesn't play like garbage like how he did at the end with the 49ers. But with the Cowboys, I don't think they're better than those two teams. They are better than the Giants still, for sure. But those two in their own division, I don't think so. Now, I feel like it's going to be a fire in the making, literally. It's going to be one that's going to come down the road because of egos, and everything is just going to collapse. Now, could I be wrong? 1,000,000,000%. Of course. But think about it. George Pickens has had hella hissy fits. It's just going to happen. Literally, it's gonna happen. I can see it coming. We'll see. But that's a good improvement. They got a good offense now, a lot of good players. There shouldn't be no excuses of why we don't even make the playoffs. That's all I'm gonna say. Now on the Steelers side, understandable. Let go of that headache. Now you have a bit more of a stable locker room back in the back. Now, if I was one player who I would be like, okay, what the fuck are we doing? Is DK Metcalf, because think about it. They have no QB. They let both of their QBs walk to the Jets and Giants. Russell to the Giants, Justin to the Jets. He's sitting right now with no QB unless it's like Rudolph, something like that. He got no QB. Let's just say like that. He's got no QB. No other receiver with him. I heard the Jets are trying to trade Allen Lazard to the Steelers. I guess they're going to bring in Aaron Rodgers. But if I was him, I'd be like, hey, what the hell are we doing? Because think about it. The team that traded me now has a QB and Sam Darnold, and they got Cooper Kupp. And I'm over here sitting by myself with not even knowing who the hell is going to throw me the ball in this season. I know he's probably like, y'all, what the hell is going on? Like, listen, I think they'll probably go out and get Aaron Rodgers. I think the problem is just Aaron Rodgers is in another planet right now. I know he said on the Pat McAfee show, he has a lot of things going on. I know he also spoke on, the thing is with him, it's the uncertainty if he's going to continue playing. That's the only thing that kills it. But hey, I think him and DK Metcalf would be a great pairing. In Pittsburgh, I think that'd be a good pairing. And I think, look, I know Aaron Rodgers didn't have a good season with the Jets last, time. I get it. But think about it. He's in a smaller market now, so there's not going to be that many eyeballs on him in Pittsburgh. He's got a good coach in Mike Tomlin. The coach he had last season was, a substitute teacher. Let's say it like that. Now he's got Mike Tomlin, who's a great coach. Steelers, always win. They're always 500. What is bad? He's got a good receiver, a good tight end. Hopefully their defense comes and steps up. I hope they worked on their O-line a little bit, and they should be good. No pressure at all. You just do what you got to do. I think Aaron Rodgers would be solid in Pittsburgh. That's what I think. But hey, I guess good trade for both sides. Steelers released the headache. Cowboys improve their offense. We'll just see how it performs. Like I said, I don't have any hope that they'll get that far, but you never know. That's all we can say. Maybe they shut our mouths and prove us wrong, but let's see what happens. All right, let's talk about more football a little bit with Tom Brady. As you guys know, he was on the Logan Paul show, and he spoke a little bit about the Shador draft and everything, and his thoughts about it. So let's check it out.
Process or to
Skip Bayless says
that.
otherwise.
I know. Well, everyone's got that's the problem with media is everyone can just say whatever the fuck they want and get away with it.
Crazy.
It's kind of unfortunate because there actually used to be a lot of integrity in media, and there's way less now because everyone needs crazy voices to get heard, and it actually probably hurts a lot of relationships, which is not the goal of broadcasting. It should be to develop and cultivate and solve problems, and rather than the critiques, I want people to offer solutions all the time. So nobody knows, and I actually texted Shador because I know him very well. And I said, dude, like whatever happens, wherever you go, like that's your first day. Day 2 matters more than the draft. I was 199.
Yeah.
So who could speak on it better than me? Like what that really means. Use it as motivation. You're going to get your chances. Go take advantage of it. So everyone makes, like I remember like when they were talking about Aaron Rodgers sliding. And Aaron slid to like 21 in the first round or whatever it was. I'm like, dude, you're the 21st pick in the first round. I think they still think you're pretty good. Like you're still a great player. You're a first round pick in the NFL. There's only 32 of those guys every year. So use it as motivation. Like wherever you end up going, you still have it's about your performance. Like what do you do when you get there? Because you're going to get there. And I was around some of the best players were undrafted free agents. They were Rodney Harrison. Like Rodney Harrison wasn't a high pick. Like he was Julian Edelman wasn't a high pick. Wes Welker wasn't a high pick. Danny Amendola. All those guys were phenomenal players. So what's it matter? Like other than some overhyped day where a lot of people are selling stories and saying, all right, this is the big day and this is the draft. And it's an important day and it's fun. And I love watching it and seeing it. But like I've also been there on day 2 and they got to show up and actually learn a playbook, be a part of a locker room. And there's a lot of growth that needs to happen.
Alongside what Skip said and the media said.
So as we saw, Tom Brady spoke a little bit about the draft, and it's the same thing that I was saying. It's like, who gives a rap what anybody thinks if you were the first pick, the second pick, third pick, fourth pick, drafted in the third round, the fifth round, who cares? The important thing is that you got drafted. Everybody's like, oh, why this? Why that? Why this? Guys, it doesn't matter. Tom Brady is the best NFL player go of all time. And he was drafted 199 in, I forgot which round, but it wasn't first. He didn't go first round like a Caleb Williams or like a Bryce Young. No, he went in the 199 pick. Think about that. 199th pick. He got drafted and he turned out to be the greatest NFL player of all time. Literally. QB, anything. This is the only popular American sport that you don't have a debate of Jordan, LeBron, Messi, Ronaldo. You know, it's very cut clear GOAT. So it's back to the same thing. Who gives a rep? Literally, who cares at all? At all. It's just, like I said, go out there and ball out. Forget about what anybody said of, oh, this, and that. Now even more stuff has came out that he was upset with the Giants pregame, stuff like that. Now, also another thing that's been said, which it's like, it's so hard now to like try to believe some shenanigans because just how everything is. It's like, just, you know, everybody, it's, you can't really trust because everything is about clicks. But listen, point is, because we're not really going to keep fudgeting. Yeah, it's done. Like I said before, just go out there, perform, shut everybody up, mouths up. And that's it. Literally. You got Tom Brady out there helping you out on the field, you know, being a good assistant. Just go out there, do what you got to do. Simple as that. Go shut everybody else's mouths up and do what you got to do. That's it. Simple as that. That's all he has to do. And that's it. You know, everybody will keep it quiet and not say a single word, literally. But yeah, you got Tom Brady speaking about it. Hey, he's got a point. He's speaking facts. Let's move on to Underdog Sports Bets, where I pick my bets, you guys. Like I say every single time, bet responsibly. Don't do no shenanigans, none of that nonsense. Just bet responsibly. Don't spend like a drunken sailor. Don't do no shenanigans. Bet responsibly. That's all I will say. My picks today. We got a couple today. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Hey, I want people to make bank. Y'all check this out. We're starting off Jaylen Brown. I have him higher than 21.5 points. Why? Boston is down 1-0 in the series. Knicks beat him, and he's averaged 23 points a game. I think he's going to obviously get that. Boston needs a win. He'll easily get that in the bag. That's the first one. Jalen Brunson, higher than 23.5 points. Has had 29 in his first game. Knicks needs to continue winning, of course. He's obviously their number one guy to shoot. He will get it. Get that one. Karl Anthony Towns, higher than 10.5 rebounds. My Dominican brother, by the way. Carl is the rebound king right now. He had 14 the last game and 10 the game before that and 17 before that. So he's been rebounding like a muff, and I think he will get this. Knicks are going to need a win. He will continue doing it. Jay Gillis Alexander, I think his name is very long. I have him higher than 29.5 points. Has averaged over 30 points a game, my people. And OKC needs a win. He will get it. Obviously, I think he will be a breeze that he'll get that. My first lower will be Shetty Hilmagreen. I have him lower than 19.5 points, you guys. In the last 2 games, he hasn't had a game over 13 points. 12 the last game and 11 the game before that, to be exact. I think he's not going to have more than 20 for sure. Pick that one. Next one, Aaron Gordon, the shine star right now of Denver. I have him higher than 13.5 points. Has averaged 22 the last 2 games. He's helped Denver a lot, and he's on a roll right now. He's with a lot of momentum. Obviously, he helped Denver win that first game. I think he's going to continue on. My last one, Russell Westbrook. I have him higher than 12.5 points. Averaged over 13 the last 2 games. Been quietly good for Denver. Pick those up. Bet responsibly. Bet responsibly. Bet responsibly. Do not spend like a drunken sailor. Just remember that. Let's continue on. All right. Talking about basketball a little bit. Let's discuss. Give a quick recap on the round 2 games, you guys. So Denver beat OKC, as you guys know. It was a very close game. The first game of the first 2 games of the first round were really good, you guys. Boston and Knicks and Denver and OKC, they finished off very close both, which I know NBA was definitely happy because it kept a lot of eyeballs on it. Look, it's going to be a good-ass series, like I said at the beginning. They're both going to be clawing and chewing, both teams. The only thing is OKC is going to have to find a way to stop Jokic, man, because this dude's a freaking beast. Bro started the series scoring 42 points, you guys. The dude's going to be a beast. It's going to be hard for them to stop him because he's just a monster. The dude just can shoot, pass. His ability to vision on the court is just out of this like world. He's just great. They got to step up though. OKC's gonna have to step up. They're gonna have to wear him out, and they're gonna have to just play good defense on him, because if they want to win, they're gonna have to step it up. With the Warriors and Wolves, I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know how the Wolves lost to the Warriors, especially with Steph being taken out with a hamstring. Julius Randle just, I guess, went into like la la land and forgot how to play. I'm just trying to figure out how the hell you lost. Like, Ant-Man, come on, man. You letting the Warriors beat you already game one without Steph? Like, that's not a good look, honestly. Hey, I think the Wolves are still gonna win, but hey, congrats to the Warriors taking game one. Pacers and Cavs. This is a series that I'm like, what the hell is going on with the Cavaliers? How the hell are you down 2-0 with the Pacers? Like, what the hell is that? I know that game-winning shot that Tyrese scored, but come on, guys. We got to do better than this. You guys are down to the Pacers 2-0. Like, what? I think they're still going to win, but the Pacers, y'all, we can't have them lose. You can't have them beat you guys like that. Come on, guys. We'll see. Let's just see how it plays out. Knicks in Boston. I was very happy that day. Knicks did what they got to do. Hey, they clutched up, came back. Boston obviously is known to blow leads and, wet the bed every time. And Knicks stepped up when it was needed, and they won the damn game. Simple as that. Now, where it's going to be interesting how Boston comes in with game two. Obviously, they're going to have to be a bit smarter. But hey, it's going to be a good series. Let's get this shit on a roll and do what we got to do. Let's win this freaking thing. We need a chip in New York. Come on. We need one. We got the Yankees, who had the opportunity and they shit the bed. Mets haven't been to a World Series since 2015. Brooklyn Nets are just the Nets. The Rangers and hockey is, whatever. Come on, Knicks. You guys got the opportunity. We got this. Come on. Karl-Anthony Towns, come on. We need you to step this up. We need a win for New York. Let's go. We need a chip in this city so we can go crazy in the parades and lose our minds and our barnacles and go crazy. All right. Let's end it off with an interesting one. A couple days ago, it happened, you guys. Justin Tucker, kicker from the Baltimore Ravens, was released. And how could I put this? I'm trying to figure out what would be like a good wording. So if you guys don't know, I forgot when exact times. I think it was after the season was over. It was reported by 16 massage therapists that Justin Tucker was doing inappropriate behaviors towards them, or asking them, saying inappropriate, just being a weirdo, basically. And I guess the Ravens just said, nope, let's get him out of here. And they finally released him. Now, here's why it's a bit suspicious, because something had to be found. Something had to be found. And it's like I said in my one video, it was a very long time ago, though. I think he was guilty, because it's like you have 16, not one, like a Shannon Sharp situation. You have 16, my people. 16 saying the same thing. 16 women saying the same thing about you. There is no way in earth that you'll be innocent. And obviously something was found. And here's why, you guys. Because yes, he's a kicker, but this wasn't no kicker that was just a scrub off of the side of the highway, or one of those just average kickers. Justin Tucker could possibly go down as the best kicker in NFL history. Literally. Think about it. In 13 seasons, he's a Super Bowl champ, 7-time Pro Bowler, a 5-time one-team All-Pro. He has the NFL record of the 66-yard field goal, has 1,700 points, and has made 524 kicks out of 532. Literally. So this dude is definitely going to go down as probably the best, or one of the best kickers in NFL history. And he was still doing good. Now, don't get me wrong. He declined a little bit and threw some shockers, but he was still good. Like, this was a guy that you still wanted to keep on your team. So for them to release him, something was obviously found. And it's like I said, it was just not going to be easy to just, let it slide like a 1-2. Something must have happened before, or has been found in the investigation, that he's done something and he's guilty towards it, because it just wouldn't make sense to let him go, obviously. But listen, a team maybe will sign him. Who knows? Maybe not. He is 35 years old, but he's a kicker, so it's not really that much of a wear and tear. But let's see what happens. We're early in the NFL seasons to start. We have plenty of time. Let's see what ends up happening. I really hope the best, but 16 women saying the same thing, that's very hard to go against. Literally, very hard. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. As always, we'll be back next time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay humble, stay blessed, stay positive, and have a great rest of your day.